mother of 5. My husband and I have been married 28 years, and we are raising our family in this city. We left for 10 years. We moved back in 2002 on the backs of a civil unrest that was going on during those years, and we threw ourselves into being wholly committed and fully engaged in this community. I am currently a member of the school board, an elected official. You guys get that? Thank you.
If you get behind the speakers of the wall,
Okay. Let me make sure. I'm still getting it. Okay. So it's just me. Okay. So again, mother of 5, understand what it's like to raise a family in this community. I'm also a grandmother. Turned 50 this summer, so very understanding of what the issues are and the conditions that are facing our neighborhoods. As I said, I'm also an elected official already, currently serving on the school board. I have an MBA. I worked on the budget commission for the district for the 6 years leading up to my election, and I've spent 4 years in the district on this finance committee and also on the policy committee. So budget and finance and policy are the things that I think we need to be paying a lot more attention to as we move forward. Again, everyone knows we have not had a structurally balanced budget. On the school board, we have had a structurally balanced budget the entire 4 years that I've served the school board, so I understand how to focus on that and make sure that it's happening. And then we also have focused on policies that are supposed to be moving our district forward, and that's important. So here's my running for city council. Some people have asked me, why am I foregoing an election for a school board to serve on city council? It's because I understand the conditions in this community that are facing our families, because our children, what's going on with our children is a small microcosm of what's going on in the broader community. And so that's why I am committed to doing what I'm doing, because it would have been easier for me to continue in that race as opposed to putting myself out here and challenging myself. So I am fully committed and passionate about what I'm doing. The 2 things that I believe that we need to be focused on, that I will focus on in addition to the main things that we must do, that is a structurally balanced budget and making sure we are focused on every single neighborhood in this city and not just on some neighborhoods, but every single neighborhood, is that I do believe that we have to have a greater focus on our youth in this city. And we have focused on a small amount of jobs, but there are reports that show that we are six from the bottom of upward income mobility of all the cities around the country. We should care about that as a city. We have to care about that. And the things that we talk about that are going to change that is how we invest in our youth. Of course, preschool is really important, and there should be some focus on that as a city, but we don't have that long. I believe that we're almost in crisis with our youth. And so I believe that we have to focus on the city of creating meaningful internships for every youth in this community. And I think that the city can play a huge role in making that happen. And the other thing we have to be focused on are jobs that allow our citizens to get a foot in the door, And there are manufacturing, I'm not sure if anybody paid attention to the Port Authority and what's going on in Bald Hill, they're creating these manufacturing jobs. But there are lots of jobs with potential in manufacturing, but our young people are not trained. And so when we talk about a city that's growing, if we begin to focus on certain things that we are not focused on, have not been focused on, that's why it's so important. To grow a city, we have to be focused on our youth, we have to be focused on jobs that give people a foot in the door to create upward income